What is going on, saxophone fans? This is Tyler Anderson with GetASax.com, your source for the best vintage and pro saxophone gear. Today, we're going to be taking a look at two different versions of the Yamaha Custom V1 necks. We have the Solid Silver version and we have the Lacquered version. Now, it's said that the different finishes on these necks change the way you sound, but also change the way it feels to play the horn. So we're going to analyze some sound samples of both of these necks, and we're also going to analyze the harmonic series on both of these necks and see what we can find out. All right, let's check it out. I'm going to start out by playing both of these necks. You might want to listen with some headphones because the differences between these necks are going to be very subtle. So after playing both of these necks, I would say that there are some very, very, very small differences between them. Now, there's often discussion around changing out necks or other pieces of gear like ligatures that the changes that happened in the sound are mostly experienced by the player, but don't necessarily translate to the listener. Because the saxophone is connected to your mouth and resonating inside of your head, what you may experience is going to be different than what the listener experiences. A great example of this is our own voice. I know we have all had experiences where we listen to our voice and we are surprised at how we sound to everybody else. So because of the subjective nature of this discussion, you're going to have to be the judge on whether the things that I'm saying actually translate to what you heard. To me, the biggest difference between these necks isn't necessarily that one is brighter or darker than the other, but they both have a very slight difference in timbre, which is the quality of the sound. To me, the lacquered neck sounds a little bit more full, while the silver neck has a more complicated sound. It seems like it is creating some more complicated harmonics. So we're going to test that out. We're going to analyze the harmonic series on both of these necks and see what we find out. So I brought up some long tones that I recorded previously, and what we're going to do is we're going to analyze the frequency range of these long tones on both necks. So in this application down here, you can see that we have 0 to 20,000 hertz. I'll give you a quick example of what that is like. So we have low to high frequencies there. And then on this side, we have decibels, so how loud those overtones are. So each spike that happens in the audio is its own overtone. I'll display that real quick. So as I play this, we're able to see clearly where all of those overtones are. Now, for each of these necks, the places of the overtones are going to be the same, but we want to see if there's a difference in volume between certain overtones over others. I'm going to go ahead and play it, and then we'll chat about it after. So as far as I can tell, there's no real big difference happening here. If there was a difference in the relationship between the overtones on each neck, one neck would come across as brighter or darker than the other one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching this video, and make sure to hop on over to getasax.com to check out our world-class selection of saxophones. Bye.